Salve, Soyal, tranquilo, meu mano? Soyal 2K, como é que você tá, meu mano?
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Don't dismiss our adversary so easily. They're well-funded, patient. However, don't mistake the parchment you recovered mentioned.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Because even after all their posturing and the parchment you recovered mentions a god. His real name is Gulamai. Gulamai is our I'm betting he acted as a go, but get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake.
I can't believe Gulamai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulamai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in solitude. Keep...
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've been lifting in their...
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. No Firebrand wine yet? How disappointing. No Firebrand wine yet? How disappointing.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say... I'm sorry to say I know very little about that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me. Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people... You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. That's not
This one's a
smart for
favorite of mine.
business.
A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims
If
a
you're the best the
warrior's
guild's
heart.
got, they're in worse shape than I imagined.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
I don't
Beware,
I'm sorry to say
the
I know...
Dragonborn
Maybe I did,
comes.
maybe I didn't. Well,
For the
I have a
darkness
buyer.
has passed,
Bring it to me,
the
and
legend
we'll talk
yet
about Golden Glow
grows.
Estate.
You'll know the dragon.
it's arms or armor you need. Citizen?
Ah, I see you. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere. Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you would. However, I did notice she was quite angry. It was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Come and see what goods I offer. Far I have traveled to bring you this way. You talk to Egg Brothers. DEIXE has no words for you. You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away.
What was that? I know I heard. I guess I was just hearing things.
thought I heard something. I'm getting out of here.
Do your worst! Weren't expecting that, were you? It's nothing. We're routed.
Come on, come on! Is someone there?
I'm the best you can do.
Now, there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about... No, please. There's no need for that. I'll tell you everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. needed to know more. Consider it a gift to ensure your silence. That thing seems to be bringing me nothing. Carlia didn't even want it. She wanted to keep the sale a secret. I can see how well that...
E aí, Diegão? Bom dia, mano. Opa, boa tarde. Como é que você tá?
I asked her the same thing and she wouldn't come out and tell me. But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts.
Bem, aí sim. E aí, chovendo muito aí?
Even Blackbriar. If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle. Exactly. For the guild to survive, they need Maven's support. This Carlia must have spent... Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you...
Faz tempo que a gente não conversa, é verdade. Tem um bom tempo, sim. Arrumei um trabalho novo. Sem tempo pra nada. Vixe, mano. Caraca, mano. Aí é osso. Ah, mas se for no início do trabalho, eu acredito que depois de um tempo vai começar a sobrar tempo, né? Se for no início é complicado mesmo. Entrou agora na empresa? Como é que é? Bom, fim de semana eu não trabalho. Pô, aí sim. Sábado aproveita para gravar vídeo pro canal. Ah, eu percebi que você tem colocado alguns vídeos a mais lá com uma certa frequência, mano. Se eu não me engano foi Alien vs Predador. Eu acho. Ou foi Alien só? Não me engano. Acho que foi alguma coisa com Alien que você colocou lá. Até vi a gameplay, achei maneiro. Entrei agora. Faz um mês. Ah, entendi. É, o outro você trabalhava até os sábados, né, mano? Aí só no domingo pra cuidar das coisas da casa. Ainda cuidar do canal é complicado, mano. Fazer compra, esse tipo de coisa rouba um tempo legal mesmo. Ah, deu pra ajeitar os gameplay pelo menos aos domingos, né? Vai sair algum jogo hoje ou já saiu? É, não tinha tempo no trabalho mesmo não. Pô, a internet tá oscilando hoje. Hoje tem gameplay bom, Predador hoje. Mega Drive. Às 20 horas. Vou tá lá, mano. Você coloca como estreia ou não, né? Só simplesmente posta. Se eu não me engano, colocando como estreia, se eu não me engano, rola um aviso, um negócio assim. Se eu não me engano, rola tipo uma notificação. Ah, entendi. Eu tô bem sim, pô. Tô bem. Muito trabalho pra mim, mais ou menos. Depende da temporada. Tipo, tô tô conseguindo pagar as contas de boa e cuidar de algumas coisas da casa, entendeu? Construção é assim mesmo. Tem época que tem mais demanda, tem época que tem de menos. Mas sempre tem alguma coisa pra estar fazendo. Jogo legal esse, é legal, mano. Legal. Pô, até tem aparecido em algumas lives lá do Rodrigão lá. Eu pensei, acho que o Diegão vai aparecer aqui a qualquer momento, mano. Se eu não me engano, ele tava jogando X-Men. Um negócio assim. Ah lá, na live do Rodrigo. Na live lá do Rodrigão lá. Apareci lá. Peraí, tô meio perdido aqui. Pra cá. Eu quando posso, tenho tempo, eu sempre dou força lá no Rodrigo. É, de vez em quando eu apareço lá, só que eu fico na dúvida se você apareceu depois ou antes de mim, né? Eu fiz gameplay de um jogo legal de Super Nintendo. Eita. Mas qual?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Mandar o nome do jogo pra você e o Rodrigo também. Opa, aí sim, mano. Esses dias eu tava jogando, era Street of Rage 4, mano. Maneiro, maneiro. Só que acho que é só pra PC, só não é pra console não. Eu não sei se saiu pra videogame. Pô, mas achei legal, mano. Mas o que eu queria até hoje, eu não consegui a ROM, foi o Paprium, mano. Paprium, tentei de tudo quanto é jeito, não consegui o arquivo.
Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer? No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlisle, after we discovered what she... Carlisle... If only we knew where she was. There's only one place. We have to go out there before... Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers. Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll
Mandou,
give
deixa eu dar uma
you
olhada
some
aqui.
for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Ah, sei, sei. Ele lembra um pouco. Lembra um pouco Contra. Mas é algum jogo hack ou original mesmo?
Until next time.
Ele lembra um pouco o Contra do NES. Que é maneiro, mano. Pô, só não bota aqui na live aqui que eu tô com medo do canal dar um strike legal, né? E o boneco até deita.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like
Pô,
you and
legal,
I are gonna
mano.
have to get very well acquainted.
Deixa eu ver o nome do jogo aqui. Cara, não conhecia não, mano, esse jogo. Ah, acho que são... Pera aí, são vários jogos? Não. Ou é um jogo só? É o mesmo jogo. Time Sleep? Eu vou ver se eu tenho ele aqui no emulador, mas acho que não tem não. Pera aí.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
Área de trabalho, pera aí. Opa, esse aqui é... Pera aí, outra coisa. Um jogo é Time Sleep. Achei. Pera. Acho que... Ó. Eu acho que esse aqui, pera aí, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. É esse aí mesmo. Pô, ele lembra um pouco Contra. É, deixar pra... Depois eu já deixar pra jogar ele qualquer hora. Uma outra live aí. É da hora o jogo, mano. Lembra muito Contra. É cópia? Pode ser do mesmo criador do Contra, né? É igual aquele jogo do Mega Drive que ele é muito parecido com Sonic, é... Alguma coisa Star, eu esqueci o nome, no Mega Drive. Pô, ele é muito maneiro, mano. Lembra muito Sonic, até as músicas.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down.
Sair o filme do Zelda, eu vi, mano.
I can also provide a few
Parece que vai ser
supplies
com
useful to our trade
um
now.
personagem pessoa normal, né?
Sure. How about I
Pô,
get
tinha que sair igual o
carrots to
jogo,
knock you
mano.
over your head and dump you into the cistern?
Igual o personagem do
Look, I've been in this business a long
Nintendo
time, and I've
64.
seen all types. You can play it. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Nintendo fez certo, tava na hora. Verdade. Eu quero ver o filme do
Good. Then there is
Golden Axe. Isso que eu
Just
quero
make
ver.
sure you put it to good use.
Isso aí eu tô aguardando já tem um tempo já.
Well, I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
Final Fighter. Vamos fazer também do Final Fighter?
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond
É,
that
porque se
of
for
the
parar pra
original.
fazer for parar pra fazer uma análise, o filme o jogo do Final Fighter ele é ligado a Street Fighter, né? Os personagens do Final Fighter eles se conversam, né? A história. Aquele personagem, o Code mesmo do Final Fighter, ele já apareceu várias vezes no Street Fighter. Code, o Guy também. O Guy, se eu não me engano, tá no Street Fighter 4 e no 0.
All right then. Well,
Qual deles, o Code ou o Guy?
otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original.
Ah, o Guy e o Code com certeza vão aparecer.
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount. Okay, there you go. Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
O Code. Code é aquele personagem mais lourinho. A Capcom tirou esse personagem de um filme. Sabia não? Ruas de Fogo. Depois vou dar uma olhada.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Eu nem cheguei a pesquisar e o Cavaleiro do Zodíaco chegou a sair o filme não, né? Você tinha comentado comigo que tava pra sair o filme e tal, mas eu nem... Tinha até me esquecido na correria, corre pra lá, corre pra cá, acabou que eu... Nem pesquisei.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
Cara, falando nisso, tu falou do almoço, eu esqueci. Hoje eu não sei não, mano. Acordei um pouco mais tarde, tomei café mais tarde. Logo parar pra almoçar, mano. Ai, caramba.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to us. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the... I'm sorry, I was under the impression... You're leading and I'm following. Does that... Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. I have a long-standing arrangement. We both agree it's best to keep these men. She was a stubborn dun, but she was also the best, bringing in more. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close. If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her. There's little time for talk. What do you want? Weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. You.
Oxe, que fechadura é essa? Salvar aqui. Já vou andar com o machado, já.
Tension here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. This shouldn't take long. How disappointing. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia set all of the traps. You can't hide from me. So ends the lesson. You can't hide from me. It's too easy. the lesson. So ends the lesson.
Peraí, tô perdendo coisa. O que tem lá pra cima? Pra cá não tem nada. Daqui foi o que eu vim. Pra lá mesmo.
With your own effort.
Ó, o velho tá tomando cura ali, mano. Au.
More of them ahead.
Tá, como é que eu vou abrir isso aqui? Tá parada bem aqui.
Something near. You can't hide from me. Coward. You can't hide from me.
Vazio.
Who's there?
Ah não, invocou gente, eu vou ter que invocar também. Aí, covardia. Até rato tem no bagulho, mano. Eu avisei do Rodrigo da sua live. É, de vez em quando ele aparece aqui, mano. Sempre que ele tem tempo disponível, ele sempre cola aqui. Uma retada do Shunkan ajuda. É, mano. Esse dia eu tava vendo uma live de um cara que ele joga Mortal Kombat. Ele joga vários tipos de Mortal Kombat. A meta dele é tipo fazer recorde mundial, entendeu? Aí eu tava vendo. Pô, da hora, mano. Aí ele falou que ele gosta pra caramba de jogar o do Nintendo 64, que é na visão dele é o melhor que tem. Mortal Kombat 3. Fora os hacks que ele joga também, que maneiro, mano. Ali ontem, se eu não me engano, ontem ele tava jogando contra o Shao Kahn do hack. Muito difícil. Teve um que teve o Shao Kahn, não foi? Foi aquele, acho que foi a Aniquilação, não me lembro muito bem não. Depois eu vou ter que dar uma olhada na ordem de filme. Aniquilação, né? Baixar uns filmes pra assistir, tomar um tempão sem ver filme. Ah, com gripe, Shao Kahn. Então, eu tava pensando em fazer um canal só pra assistir filme, tá ligado? Tá meio gordinho. Tava pensando em assistir, botar um canal só pra assistir filme. Problema do YouTube. Tem outra plataforma que ela deixa ver filme, tá ligado? Que é Twitch, mas eu não sei muito bem não. É que eu vou deixar pra gameplay e outro lugar eu vou deixar só pra ver filme. Sim, o YouTube tem dessa. Até música, mano. Colocar uma música aqui na live que depende. Igual tinha um jogo que eu tava jogando em live. Um clássico. Eu esqueci o nome dele, mano. Toda hora a live caía. Caía e voltava, caía e voltava. O dono do jogo não permitiu a música do Sonic? Isso eu não sabia não. Ah, tem música que dá direitos autorais, mas ela não atrapalha na monetização não, mano. Tem jogo que ele aparece como com direitos autorais, mas ele não afeta nada no canal não. Tem que dar uma lida no YouTube Studio, que lá eles avisam se vai prejudicar em alguma coisa ou não no canal. Porque aí tu não precisa jogar vídeo fora, pô. Por isso que eu não vejo também tanta gente fazendo gameplay de Sonic, né, mano? Gameplay nem live. Se eu não me engano, eu vi o Rodrigão, mas eu não sei se ele apagou as lives de Sonic, não.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Outro dia eu tava vendo aqui no site de venda aqui da região aqui, de usados aqui, eu tava vendo o cara vendendo um Mega Drive lindão. Mega Drive 4. Com entrada pra cartão de memória, mano. Fiquei com vontade de pegar ele, mas dizem que o som dele é ruim demais.
Must you keep stopping? This shouldn't take long. So ends the...
Tudo que eu peço eu vou catando, que eu posso eu vou catando pra vender, porque ando cheio de muamba, mas também quando eu passo num vendedor eu vendo tudo. Um monte de cacareco.
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well. So ends the lesson.
Vamos ver o que ele tem, nada de bom.
Door up ahead. We're hiding an ambush. Be ready. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Epa. Fosse um versus um de boa, vocês querem ficar invocando. Quer chamar a ajuda da além, eu vou chamar a ajuda da além também. Amigo Souza, vou almoçar. Bom domingo pra você. Obrigadão, meu amigo. Bom almoço pra você também, mano. Bom final de semana. Obrigadão por ter aparecido aí na live aí. Se que tiver tempo a gente conversa melhor, mano. Na live, no privado. Só mandar mensagem. Valeu, obrigadão pela presença, irmão. Bom almoço.
Hardly worth my time.
Armadura orc. Ametista. Clava de ébano. Gema, armadura orc. 65.
How disappointing.
Ah, você que tá fazendo barulho, né? Deixa eu dar ainda no banheiro rapidinho.
Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
Pois que Calia.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. Without the antidote I administered, you'd be as still as a statue. I treated your wounds and didn't leave you defenseless. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot, and yet I used it on you. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, You need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. He was a scholar, a master thief and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else. Please, there isn't much time. What is it? Please make it brief. We have much to do.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at... Hail, summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
Yes. Carlia. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but all... He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, the court wizard of Markarth, Calcelmo, may have the materials you need. Word of warning. Calcelmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. In the time before man, they were known as, like the Altmer, the Nords, the Falmer. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. Besides the... Sadly, we never had the... Ironic... I'm only hoping whatever means he was a dear friend of mine. And a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more... I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
My days at the college are long behind me, but so you wish to master the arcane arts? Until next
Calcelmo
time.
is stubborn as a mule. Be careful.
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Bloodiest beef in the Reach.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites and so forth. Thank you for your time.
Don't know what that man expects. House is empty.
I have to wonder, what does the
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Look, what are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother? You idiot! I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have... Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of complete... I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous... You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sentiment, I still... Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the... You best rethink this course of action, or... I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. What is it this time?
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. Because Calcelmo doesn't want anyone to go in. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel. Old dwarf, go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem. Everything's all right?
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps up there. And for what? You're trespassing here. You better clear out. By order of the Ark, stop right there. That's it.
Committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Seize your weapons and cover. By order of the Ark, stop right there. It's off to the Sidna mine for you.
You all right? I have things to study. What is it? Correct. It's a private place where I can... If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the... Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Yes. They invent... And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal... And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years. What? Oh, goodbye. You all right? You look like you might be sick. You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite frightening. Oh, really? This looks like someone... If you find Stubborn, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. What? Oh, goodbye.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for Nord dead.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research.
Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on site. Call for backup if you need it. Let no one through. As you say, sir.
Come quietly or taste it. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Give up while you're still there.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on site. Call for backup if you need it. Let no one through. As you say, sir.
What was that?
Stop. In the name of the Jarl.
Intruder!
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Enough! This ends now! Is that the best you can do?
We've got an assassin! Check the shadows! You can't win this!
Yes, I'm positive I heard something.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom. What was that?
Yes, I'm positive I heard something.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
What was that?
Challenger is near! There you are, weakling! There could be no other end.
Never should have come here.
Escape! The Challenger is near! The Challenger is near! There could be no other end.
You look worse than I feel.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Back, eh? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us.
Fala, Caio, beleza, mano? Como é que você tá?
I'm not familiar with
Tudo certinho?
the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Beleza, mano. Beleza, explico sim.
If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
Sim, é no PC, mano.
If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
É no PC.
We must hasten to... You've come this far. So I see... The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal.
Se eu tenho placa de vídeo, tem, mano. Uma simples, mas tem. Placa de vídeo de entrada. Pra jogar tem que ter... A menos que você esteja... Tem algum PC da linha Ryzen. É necessário ter uma placa de vídeo, mano. A minha é uma 1030, mano. 2 GB de RAM.
I know the guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover... In the meantime, I want... If the guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good.
Passou eu. A minha é pior, mas roda. Mano, o importante é jogar, mano. Tem a galera que tem a placa de vídeo. A minha é uma 730 GeForce. Pô, mas é boa também, mano. É lógico que não vai rodar jogos atuais. A minha também não vai rodar jogos mais atuais. Mas te garanto que muito jogo roda, mano. Que nem eu gosto de Dark Souls. Essa 730 rodaria Dark Souls de boa, mano. Dark Souls 1, 2 e 3, mano. Skyrim também roda. Mas aí depende, se o cara quer jogar jogos mais atuais é complicado mesmo pra gente, mas... Ah, mano, te garanto que... Muita coisa que o cara ia pagar pra jogar no console e no PC é muito mais barato, mano. Isso se você ligar pra jogos comprados, né? Se é que você quer dizer. Se é que você me entende, né? Mas paga muito mais barato. A versão do Skyrim do 360 para do PC eu meio que tomei um susto. E não foi nem por gráfico, mano. Porque gráfico é quase a mesma coisa. Você pode jogar no Ultra também, nas resoluções mais pesadas. Mas a quantidade de coisas que tem no Skyrim versão PC e versão 360 é muito louca. DLC pra caramba, mano.
Are you feeling sick?
Muita história adicional no PC. Que no 360 não tem, né? No Xbox One tem. Aquele esquema, né?
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild? Then we show them Gallus's journal and hope for the best. Remember, we have proof and all he's got is his word. Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
Não entendi, mano.
28. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer...
Acontece, o corretor às vezes dá uma vacilada legal.
Let me guess. He
Look,
just plucked you off
before
the
I
street
help you track
and dropped
Mercer
you
down,
into the thick of
I need
things
to know
and
what you
tell you
learned
which
from
one to
Carlia.
take.
I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to... Was there anything else she told you? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Good question. I've only set foot inside if you can get past his trained watchdog. I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second floor balcony in his backyard. No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower the party.
Falei que em Skyrim é legal por conta das magias de um mundo aberto. É maneiro, mano. Isso é que torna a Skyrim interessante. Eu queria gravar gameplay no PC, no Xbox, mas tô sem placa de captura. Vai ser só no PC mesmo por enquanto. Mano. Vai fazendo com o que tem, tá ligado? Antigamente eu tinha um PC. Hoje eu tô com 2 PC. Um eu uso pra transmissão. E o outro eu uso só pra jogar. Só que antes, pô, tu via como é que era a qualidade da live, né, mano? 480p num notebook ruimzão. Então melhorou demais, né? Ainda dá pra melhorar mais ainda, né? Mas no momento eu vou dar uma segurada aqui. Agora o caralho da internet indo voltando. Vai se fuder, maluco. É foda, velho. Aos poucos está normalizando a internet, espera aí. Eu tinha maior preconceito de jogar no PC, tá ligado? Acostumadaço com console. Depois que eu joguei no PC, acostumei e já era. O que tá vendo essa internet hoje? Hoje tá foda. Só que a minha não tem atualização, por isso que eu falo que a minha antiga placa. Ah, mano, mas não tem nada a ver não, mano. A minha placa também, se eu não me engano, é 1030, ela não tem atualização não, mano. Ela tem só os drives dela mesmo e acabou. Agora vai ficar ruim pra tu se tu colocar um jogo muito pesado pra rodar junto com o PC, né, mano? Aí fica mais difícil. Mano, se eu não me engano... Se eu não me engano, quando você instala o Windows, a placa ela já instala os drives tudinho, mano. No próprio site da placa de captura, você consegue baixar os drives da placa. Depois de você começar acabar o love, nós conversa, beleza, beleza. Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Lightly armor means light on your feet. Smart.
A internet tá muito zoada agora, mano. O que tá vendo, mano? Tá foda hoje.